Welcome to Taylor Talk with Taylor as your host. Today we will Taylor talk about the important issue of whether or not history repeats itself, featuring exclusive interviews with the accountant of Sanctuary, the notorious Jennifer Sharifi, two sleepers who wish to remain unnamed, Calvin Hawk, and an ex-member of Sanctuary.
Hello, I am Taylor Talk. Today we'll be talking about history repeating itself. We will briefly discuss 5 reasons of why we here at the Taylor Talk Show, and you should too, believe that history does indeed repeat itself. History repeats itself because the world is ran by the rich and the powerful. Many of us are semi-familiar with the drug cartel in Mexico. The corrupt government, and it's estimated that the U.S. spent about $62.9 billion in 2000 alone, with 90% of that money going to Mexico drug cartels. It is no wonder why the Mexican drug cartel is so powerful. This just in, we have the accountant of Sanctuary here right next to us to explain why Sanctuary has become such a powerful force in our government.
Sanctuary is the powerhouse of the American economy, winning majority of the stock market. Power is money, and money is power. Like the Mexican cartel, we too are getting away with murder. Off the record, Taylor, we have gotten away with killing a handful of people because we are just so powerful. The only way people will stop us is if they destroy us.
So what exactly are you trying to say then, sir?
Join us, or you will die.
Well, that was interesting and a little bit alarming. The next reason that we will discuss on Taylor Talk, that's me, in today's show is history repeating itself because it's human nature to be racist. Racism has been a huge problem since the Middle Ages. It can be defined as the belief that all members of each race possess characteristics or abilities specific to that race. Also, race can distinguish inferiority or superiority to another person. With this, we will now speak with Calvin Hawk, the notorious owner of the We Sleep company. Hello, Mr. Hawk. Can you please tell us about your extraordinary company that you've created?
Let me introduce myself. I'm Calvin Hawk, CEO and owner of We Sleep, which is exactly what it means. We get one thing straight. I don't hate the sleepless. They're just daisies on us. That's why we created We Sleep. To buy from other sleepers. Let me just say this, not because we hate the sleepless, but because we want support of our own. If any of you out there are sleepers, buy from us. Because if you want to stick it to the man, buy from us.
Mr. Hawk has been very generous today and has given out free prizes from his sleeper company. If you reach under your seat, you can experience all the products that his We Sleep company has donated to our show. The next reason we will discuss it with why history repeats itself is because humans are resistant to change. In a recent study done by the National Bureau of Economic Research in Norway in regards to disability insurance, it has shown that children of parents receiving government assistance are more likely to receive government assistance in their adult lives. Government assistance has become something that is culturally accepted. Wow.
Are we on TV?
Oh my god. Hey. Hi, Mom! Okay, guys, so exactly why are you so content with just living the way you live?
I don't know, man. We're just like so laid back. We make up 80% of the population, but we don't have to do anything. We're like, why would we want to do stuff?
Excuse me, can you come back to the stage, please? Why are you so content with living the way that you live?
Because it's so cool.
Like, you don't have to do anything.
You don't do anything.
Like, isn't it the best?
Okay.
Nice hair, lady.
Okay, well, clearly this is my show, and these two have no idea why they want to live the way they live, but they don't want to change, and that's apparent. So let's get on to the next reason. The next reason we will discuss of why history repeats itself is because people want others to have the same morals, beliefs, ethics, and religion as them. In a few short moments, we will talk with the notorious and highly, highly dangerous Jennifer Sharifi. But first we're going to talk about something that happened long ago called the Spanish Inquisition. The Spanish Inquisition took place from about 1478 and was not disbanded until 1834. This was established to maintain orthodoxy in the kingdoms in Spain. Basically what happened was that if you did not convert to Catholicism, you were either executed or forced out of the country. Now, about 2,000 to 5,000 people were executed in regards to the Spanish Inquisition, and many more were convicted of heinous crimes. Although Mrs. Sharifi has not killed thousands, she has made it clear that if you do not agree with her views, that you will be banned from sanctuary just like Laisha Camden was. Here is Mrs. Sharifi. Are you sure she's secure enough?
Yes, we have scissors to reinforce it.
Mrs. Sharifi, please tell us why you banned Laisha Camden and why you feel so strongly about the sleepers, or what you like to call them, the beggars.
Leisha was a horrible example of a sleepless. She might as well have been a sleeper. The sanctuary is mine. And if you don't agree with my rules, then you'll go to hell. If I had my way, we would make all the sleepers sleepless. We'll call this the Sharifi Inquisition. Convert to sleeplessness or die.
Oh my gosh! Well, that was quite an interview. Thankfully, Mrs. Sharifi is in custody. Does she even know that sanctuary no longer exists? For our last and final reason of today's show, we will explain the idea that history repeats itself because we are conditioned by the people around us to think and feel a certain way. Many African Americans in society vote democratically when it comes to election time because they have been brainwashed into believing that the Democratic candidate will benefit them more so than the Republican. In contrast, many white upper-class professionals vote with the Republican Party because they feel that they will benefit greater than if they voted for the Democratic candidate, although they know nothing about what the candidates bring to the table or what they represent. Without actually knowing who the candidate is, how can they make such a huge decision? Our final interview will be with an ex-member of Sanctuary, and basically we will find out why they are so supportive of Jennifer Sharifi. However, this person does wish to remain anonymous for this show. Welcome, Miss Beep! Please tell us why you feel so strongly about the sleepers and why you support Jennifer Sharifi, a murderer, a criminal, a convict.
Jennifer said she was our best friend, and she said that she would never brainwash us, so I don't understand why you would think that Jennifer is such a bad person. Jennifer's awesome. Jennifer told us that the sleepers were bad people and we shouldn't trust them, so I have no reason to not believe her because she's always told us the truth, that if the sleepers had a chance to kill us, they would. So Jennifer's a good person. You know why I know that? Because she told me she's a good person.
Has definitely, most certainly been brainwashed by Jennifer Sharifi. As one can see, history most definitely repeats itself. Thank you for being a part of the Taylor Talk Show, and stay classy, San Diego.